I have to figure out what I did with my multi-stream chat for this for this key. I'm pretty sure King gave me one. Is it this one? Quick, someone say hi. Hello, hello, hello. I'm not muted, am I? I'm muted, aren't I? No, I'm not muted. Well, hopefully we'll get some people in here in a minute, because we got three matches for you tonight. Yeah, I had to think about that for a second. And I have done absolutely zero research on them, because I am a professional streamer. Let me see how ready the players are. Maybe I'll get a little extra time to figure it out. I got a land egg. That's always good. Today's matches. Well, at least the score, at least like everyone's record's going to be easy. Everyone's 0-0. I see chat. This is a good thing. Okay, third matchup is Squidoo Knight and Winter. Landhag 1N, by the way. Saw someone type in something wrong. Also, I just realized, don't you usually do this alphabetically? Why is Sidv on the... Oh, well, there's a bunch of people on the left that, like, aren't normally on the left. All right, I'll roll with it. We're still waiting on one player to join, so hang tight. It's giving me time to get some vital information. Let me check the room again. We have 2 players. This is good. This is good. I like it. Just give me a second to get the players set up and ready to go, and we will get underway. No, it's too late. I already have it set up. We're not changing. Oh, I guess I need to get rid of the playoffs. There we go. Away it goes. All right, and then let me get cameras going. We should be good to go. Yes, yes. All right. Should be just about good to go here. Just need to confirm a camera real quick. I might have to flip this camera live, but that's just going to have to be how it is. But in the meantime, I'm sorry, I do not have a cute cat to show off. I used to, but, well, sad things happened. But if I had a cat, I'd show her off. I'd show her off, because cats are cute. But we'll leave that to Morlando, because Morlando has a very cute cat, a very big Mackenzie fan, apparently. So yeah, we're gonna have 3 matches for you tonight. Let me show you what they are. First up in Division 1A, we're gonna have Sidv taking on O. After that, it's gonna be Somalian taking on the captain, or taking on Somalian is the captain. He's gonna be taking on Coal Bucket, and Shadow Knight will be taking on Winter down to Division 2A. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road, shall we? These 2 players look ready. And I think we're just about ready to go. Let's find out if we're going to get any 19 out of these players and whether we're going to re-roll or increment the piece sets. I'm pretty sure Shadows have the rollover for a while. I feel like that's not recent. Just confirm a calibration real quick. Probably can afford to move that. Oh, maybe not. That should work. Very cool. Wow. Looks like O has the ladder league back. 18 increments. Ranching, how's it going? Welcome in. And that's going to be the agreement. 18 increment it is. Let's give them the seed. It is going to be 9 CFAFB. We're going to have some all-letter seeds. We are truly blessed today. Games 2, 3, and if it goes 4. Yep, no VIP for you, Winter. Not until... Yes, Spank Division 2 again. All right, we have both players ready. That means we are about set to start Season 33, Division 1. It is Sunday. It is prime time. We have Sidv. We have O. Let's get them counted down. Game number 1 will begin in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And let us introduce the players. On the left, coming off a top 4 performance in Season 32. A roller out of the Netherlands with a PB of 6,390,000. Welcome in, Sidv. And on the right, rolling out of Australia with a PB of 2,114,000. It's the blue ring. It's O. And these two players representing the first game in Division 1A here in Season 33. O currently with a bit of a lead, 114 to 57,000. He's only got one burnt line thus far. That's a nice dirty Tetris down the middle there for Sidv. And now she's going to try to go column 3, but Mars being a little hesitant, but it does show up. Another Tetris and set up again. Oh, meanwhile, just cooled off a little bit. Currently ahead by about 2.5 Tetrises in pace. Sidv is ahead by a few lines. But it is still early. We know what both these players are capable of. $209 for O, 177 for Sidv. Going to guess that drought counter is not very accurate today. Which is weird because it's clearly seeing the long bars. I don't know what's going on. Either way, Sidv built up dirty again. We're going to get the Tetris and then take the double to clear out the garbage. But O is just playing quite solid right now. Very efficient opening game out of O here. So he bangs down another Tetris. He's got 327 at the half. Sidv 234 at the same mark. So O threatening a 650 transition. We'll see if he can hold this efficiency. Oh, with a bit of an overhang here, is trying to find a square to get out of it. But does something else with that. That was actually pretty nice, how that ended up getting resolved. He's only going to take one burnt line for it. 396 to 286. Oh, still on target. Already started. Yeah, it started like a little late even. We just had the draw. Yeah, the opening night of the season happens the Sunday after the draw, typically. That would be today. Also, happy eggs, or whatever, everyone. For those that celebrate Egg Day. 511 at the 100-line turn for O. Sidv's going to be at 380. As O has just been playing very efficiently right now. Actually kind of curious about his controller. Looks like he's using a different controller than I'm used to seeing. It's not a padless, is it? Of course, we're not. I mean, obviously we have Akatu in last season who plays on keyboard. We're not really fans of limiting players by controller. Looks like the 650 is about to come to pass. He just needs a bar. Sidv is in at 525. But he's just going to take the triple in at 637, so no 650. Gets Tetris right away, though, but he does have a 130,000 point lead as we have entered level 19. What's O's anchor? Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what he's doing, right? Oh, is that a cadet controller? Okay. It's not like the... I don't know, it doesn't look like a cadet controller, like, unless he changed out the back. Sidv needs a couple bars here, and is not getting them. So she's going to have to struggle to bring this board down. She's going to fall a little further behind here. 147,000 point lead for O. So we're on level 21 and 22. All right. I'm just used to the Hyperkins that got the bubbles on the back that are horrible for rolling. This looks like a different style then. Sidv has quite a mess to clean up here. He's gonna miss a 5-tap, gonna miss the bar left. That's gonna be it. O's gonna take the opening game. He'll be up 1-0. Oh, awaiting that other L, and we'll get it to complete the F. It is a cadet. All right. Did you cave in the bubble? Yeah, I see it now. I'm looking at a picture of it, and I'm seeing the similar style. But I guess he got a different plate for the back. Who knows? We got both players ready. Let's go ahead and get this counted down for game number 2. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And you may want to know how these two have fared in the past. Well, it may surprise you to know that O has a 3-0 record over Sidv, has not yet lost. However, all those wins have come prior to 2023. They played twice in Season 13, 0-1, 3-0, 3-1, and once in Season 18, where he won 3-1 there. So it's been quite some time, over 3 years, since these two have locked horns. A lot of things have changed since then. I think the most prominent thing being Sidv's runner-up performance in the final year in Portland at CTWC. Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. You have a... I didn't even know they made a black cadet. He uses his ring finger to anchor, so looking at that... That's got so hard, though. Like, I've tried that. That's pretty impressive he can pull that off. Sidv up high, but with a clean board. He's going to take a double there, waiting on the bar. This is a hefty drought, though. She does get the bar, bangs down the Tetris. Let's see how far this drought went. Good God. This is over 40 pieces. What is this drought? 46-piece drought. Both players navigating it perfectly. But now Sidv getting to a little bit of a spot. It's going to slow down a bit. She does have the lead, 35,000 points. Very nice tuck there on the tee. It's going to go for a dirty here. And we'll get it. Bang Tetris. Does have a little work to do cleaning up this board. Takes another Tetris first, though. And look at this. Going to play a row up. That square, though, not very friendly. She just burns it down. Very nice. 323 for Sidv, 300 for O, but O is back by 8 lines. So if he stays clean, he can make that deficit up. Another Tetris for O. Of course, O had a very nice opening game. What is this Vits for Sidv? Look at this. There's the Vits in column 7. Now she needs like 3 long bars here. There's 1. There's 2. And crickets on the 3rd one. So that's just how Tetris is. She's going to have to try to burn this down. She is going so aggressive here, but abandons the idea. Interesting flip. I don't know if that did what she wanted to, but she is going to set up a Tetris off of it. Where is this bar? It doesn't come. Oh, she opens it back up right in time, and we'll get the Tetris. Sidv does have the lead, 433 to 413, but again, ahead by 10 lines. I think it's safe to say that O likely will have the transition lead unless something catastrophic happens. There's another Tetris for Sidv. Sidv is going to get this back open on the right side just before transition. Perfect timing. Love that flat bar placement. Oh, man. Great stacking here. Sidnev's in at 487. And is immediately getting some choice pieces that I would be saying choice words to. Bit of a double flip there, but she resolves that. Again, these pieces are just not helping her. And get that right side open again, the column 9, but she's just gonna burn it down. Oops, that's up again. Tetris for oh, he's in at 534 and is about 20 lines back right now. So being behind in lines and ahead in points is a good place to be. Has to take a couple birds there, but we'll get the Tetris. Sidnev is clean. Was clean. I think I just did my best Danhausen impression there. 501 point lead for Sidnev. Bit of an over tap there, but does resolve it very cleanly. Another Tetris for Sidnev. She is in the real-time lead. Sets up a Vitz. Will pull it off. Gets a Tetris. Oh. Very clean board. It's going to bang down a Tetris of his own. Somehow finds himself 3.5 Tetrises down, but he does have 20 lines to make up. But earlier in the game, a 20-line difference had him in the lead. So Sidnev is making back some ground. Another Tetris. Sidnev bangs down a Tetris here. Those bar left there. Let's see her shake her head there. I didn't dislike it. Ooh. Some rough pieces here. 2 long bar dependencies now. Gonna have to just plug them both. We are getting pretty close to the level 29 kill screen. If you're not familiar with how we do this here, at level 29, the speed doubles. Players are capable of playing on it, but it is quite difficult. And if they manage to play 100 lines of that, they will get to level 39. And that is the super kill screen that kills everyone. And we are into the kill screen maxed out. First Sidnev entering level 29. She is set up, looking for the bar, taking the burns. A very good play for Sidnev. Bang, Tetris, 1,074,000. Oh, looking to max out here on 28. Ooh. There's the max out for O. Oh, in trouble here. This is not the time for this to be happening. And he's going to go in really high. Can he get out of this? Flat burns. Oh my god. And O is alive. But for how long? He needs a bar left. He's not going to get it. He is done at 1,021,000, and Sidnev is Tetrising away. She's got C48, and she's good for game number 2. Had the great down stack to enter 29, but couldn't hold on afterwards. Tile saying watching Sidnev on 29 is a dream. Oof. She is fairly good at the level. Just set up column 5 here, no doubt. There's another Tetris. And there's our first rollover of season 33. Have to fight to make the double kill screen, but still, excellent game. She's tied it up at 1. Go ahead and increment the seed. We should be on BE. Yeah, I know what O's favorite piece is. It's L. Because he uses 2 of them to make the F, you know? We have a ready from O. There's a ready from Sidv. Let's go ahead and get ready for game number 3. That was an interesting look from O there for a second. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Sidv with her trademark push down point. Of course, she's not the only player in Division 1 that does that. Early long bar dependency, and of course that's when the drought hits. Oh, managing it about as well as he could. Now needs to find a way to get out of this. These pieces are rough right now. Sidv having no problem. She's got 2 Tetrises to open this. I'll just say 3, but only 2. Now 3. But Ope has resorted to playing 3 rows up after that early unforced error. Ooh. Chooses to not go aggressive here. And just gonna get the board down. Gets that column 8 Tetris, gets the well back to the right. And O is ahead in lines and behind in score. So now Sidv in that nice place to be. Sidv had taken some time off, I believe in 2024, 2025. She's been back for several months now, and I think it's safe to say the rust has been shaken off. She's been playing very well at a top level in many competitions. I think she made back-to-back finals in CTM. And get a Tetris there. She's got the lead, 261 to 200,000. They are piece for piece right now. Another Tetris for O. There's one for Sidv. Sidv had over 300,000 at the half. O was at 270. So a bit of a closer game on 18 than the last 2 were. Although Sidv getting to a little bit of spot here, does have room to burn. Gonna get the right side open. There's the bar. There's the Tetris. 378 for Sidv. 339 for O. And this has been a much more efficient 18 for Sidv. Tetris for O. Both players over 400,000 now. Bit of a high board for Sidv. Sidv is the type of player, if you've watched her for a while, if she's high up on the board, you're not concerned for safety. You think that you're going to see something pretty cool. And she usually doesn't disappoint that high on the screen. Setting up a Vitz. Kind of a delayed Vitz, too, because she's got to use one for a Tetris there, and then gets the Vitz with the second bar. Sets up a tuck there, but it's going to spin a piece instead. We'll get the Tetris. Now looking for the J, but it's going to wait a little bit longer here, but neither the J or the S is showing. There's the S. She'll spin that right in. We're getting pretty close to level 19. Not quite going to be a double 600. But Sidv will have 637 going in. O is in at 576, so a 2.5 Tetris lead for Sidv. You're in game number 3. So far, Sidv with a decent start to 19. Oh, we'll bang down the Tetris. He'll start getting points on the board as well. Another Tetris for O. Sidv had to do a little bit of cleanup, but is ready to score again. A couple of dependencies forming, but gets them both filled in, no problem. And even scores a Tetris in the middle of all that. Tetris for both players. 755 Sidv, 711 for O. Sidv going to burn out that hole at the bottom of her stack. Was looking for a piece better than a square, probably like an L or something, but didn't get it for a while. Bit of a head nod there for O as he takes the lead by 700 points. And that was a no-line difference, too, so... Oh, slightly ahead. And take a lead again. The lead is going back and forth right now. It just matters who scored a Tetris last. Another Tetris for both players. Sidv maintains the lead. I just realized I had repeat single song on this entire time. No one said anything. I will turn that off and let the music shuffle appropriately. Oh, getting pretty high here. Is going to get the piece down, but it's Sidv that is going to misdrop a piece over on the right side. She does have a clean path out of it, though. Needs that piece for the left, and the T does finally show. Still a little precarious, though. She has to make some compromising decisions. A nice triple to open everything up. Oh, all of a sudden in a lot of trouble. He's got the max out, but he's behind. Oh, and he's going to be done at 1,072,000. And Sidv, for the first time, has taken 2 games off of... Oh, she's up 2-1. O said, I got the max out. I'm done. GG. Yeah, Kingston was vibing too. So was I, man. O says, hands are frozen solid. Skill issue. Try not to live in the southern hemisphere during winter. Meanwhile, here in Northern California, like for the last 3 weeks, I have seen in the lower left corner in Windows either today's temperature will tie the record or today's temperature will break the record, like almost every day. It's been insane. We got both players ready. Let's go ahead and get this counted down. Game number 4. Can Sidv wrap it up? We'll find out in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Cole says we need to ship him a space heater. Him and Hydrant. Hydrant also has that issue. Interesting placement on the bar there for... Oh, it works out because another one shows. So far, we have no burns. And just as I say that, oh, we'll take the first burn. It looked like he was playing DAS for a little bit there. Ooh. Bit of a situation here early on for... Oh, he's got a bar dependency. Is not able to solve it cleanly. Sidv bangs down a Tetris. She's got the lead. But oh, opens up the right side. He gets the bar. He gets a Tetris. No problem. But meanwhile, Sidv, only one burn through 41 lines. Captain says, move somewhere hot like Australia. Captain, about that. One, it's not hot in Australia this time of year. And two, it's kind of where he's from. Sidv very high up on the board here. Does get that 5-tap over. That is in. Oh, very nice bar timing there. Gets the right side open. And there's the Tetris. Wait, that's a joke? You mean that Captain wasn't serious? Oh, goodness. That's a high hang from... Oh, he needs a bar. Or he needs a lot of burns. He's getting the bar for the Tetris. Always a little bit scary when something like that happens. He's gonna go for the dirty. He's gonna get the dirty. And the well transfer over to column 4. And he'll get that too. Oh, doing his best Sidv impression here in game 4. We're at the 100-line turn for Sidv. She's got 400,000. Oh, still a few lines away. And he'll go into the turn at 475. Another strong game. Oh, getting all those dependencies filled. He'll get the Tetris. Sidv Bit of a unbalanced stack here. But look at this. Fixes it right up. Just needs a bar. And take the triple. And there's the Tetris. We're getting pretty close to the level 19 transition. Sidnev's one Tetris away. And she'll go in at 545. O is already better than that, and he's got 3 Tetrises remaining here. This could be a nice lead into 19 if he can get the pieces he needs. So far, the answer to that is no. There's a bar. There's a Tetris 593. Nice OJ. And he goes in at 617. So a strong level 18 again for O. As he looks to force a decider. Sidv has a real-time lead, but again, there is a bit of a line differential. Tetris for O, he's got the lead back. 695 to 684. That was a nice play there for Sidv. And she'll get another Tetris. O's getting his board cleaned up. He should be ready to go here in a moment. Oh, he makes a bar dependency. And this isn't working out very well. He's going to get the triple, but his scoring's going to be on hold for a bit. Sidv is taking full advantage of this. She's got a 64,000 point lead and can make that grow a little bit here unless O decides to play a little aggressive. No, he's just going to get this back over to the right. Tetris for Sidv. She enters 25 at 872. We'll see what O has at that point. It won't be 872, so Sidv has the lead. Level 26 for Sidv. She's got 911, 835 for O. There's the Tetris for O. He got 866 into level 25. We'll get another Tetris, but he's going to have to clean up. And despite that incredible 18 out of O, Sidv has just erased that lead. She has the max out, got it on 27. Gets another Tetris and has one more, can get the 1.1 into level 29. So bringing it back a little bit too. He can get a 1.1 as well. He's going to get the max out on 27 as well. Sidnev's in at 1,123,000. There's a Tetris for O. He's got 3 potential remaining. He's not going to get them all. Sidnev stacked up, ready for a bar. He's going to have to cover the well, though. Set up again. Where is this bar? This is a 5-tap left. Really needs the bar. Now he's going to have to get the bar left. And she doesn't even wait around for it. And then gets just spammed with bars. 4 bars and 5 pieces. This game is cruel. But she's hanging on here. She's got a 100,000 point lead. Oh, on level 30 and a couple of nasty misdrops there. Gonna take some time to clean up, so neither player's gonna be scoring for a bit. Ooh, a missed bar to the right for Sidnev. I don't know if she can recover from this. She's gonna be done at 1,224,000, but O is not in a safe place. Let's see if we can get this down and force a decider. You're in a chase down. You need C25. Of course, this is very much line-out territory. Oh, no. Oh, my God. The misdrops. What happened? What happened? Oh, my God. That looked clean, and then everything just fell apart. That means your winner is going to be Sidv. It's going to take it in 4, 3-1. GG. Rolling, yes, rolling definitely be like that. Well done. Sidv off to a strong start, trying to repeat in the playoffs for another season. Gonna get 6 points to start things off. Up next, gonna be Somalian taking on Coal Bucket. Stay tuned. I don't know if that's something to aspire to there, Ken. Let me find your cameras real quick and we'll be just about ready. All right, we are back. We have another Division 1A match for you. We just had a very fun match between Sidv and O. We'll see if Somalian and Cole can follow that up. And as you can see, I finally got all the statistics in here. We are good to go. Got all the head-to-head records in there. Interesting to note that Cole is 3-0 in ELO matches against Somalian, but we'll get into the rest of those matches a little bit later. And then Winter and Shadow Knight, their second ever ELO match coming up. Also played once on friendlies. But yeah, here they are. We have Captain on the left, Cole on the right. And while these two are deciding whether or not they want same piece sets and level 19, well, of course they want same piece sets, but how do they want them? Who knows? I'm going to remind you that we have, by the way, a Matcherino. Oh, did you get kicked out? Yeah, you got kicked out. You're back. We have a Matcherino. Exclamation point Matcherino is the command. We still have, judging from the amount of money that's currently in it, we have another 42 coupon codes remaining. If we get all those coupon codes, that is plus 1250 into the pool. You can also contribute directly as well. Money goes all to the players. The top 4 will be getting a cut of that unless we hit 2,000, and then everyone that makes the playoffs will get something. We also get $25 for the top performing player in each division. Well, we got a couple more codes redeemed. Thank you so much. 18 increments, the call. Oh my god, Windows noises. There's your C, D01F, 0C. Thanks to Nangibbon and Supermark for those quarters. Oh, do we not have a Matcherino command over on YouTube? That's unfortunate. Would be a shame if someone went over there and dropped the Matcherino link into the channel. Oh, there it goes. Oh, that's the wrong link. Kingsman. Kingsman, come on. Frank, thanks for the quarter. Replace that 32 with the 33 and you have the correct link. We're ready from the captain. And I see that fan going behind Cole there. I'm going to turn mine on because it is warm in here. 80 degrees today here in sunny Pittsburgh, California. Too sunny. Full, not quite ready yet. It's getting set up. There we go. We got both players ready. Let's go ahead and get this counted down. Game number 1 of the matchup between Somalian and Cole Bucket. We'll count it down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Ormi Maharu, thank you for the quarter in the prize pool. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ah, the square! We had 11 straight pieces placed in the same spot by these players. That's always fun when that happens. Let's go ahead and introduce these two players. First up on the left. making yet another return to Division 1. He is a roller out of the United States with a PB of 1,638,000. Welcome in the captain. And over on the right, rolling out of the United States with a PB of 5,452,000. Welcome in Coal Buckets. And yes, I do believe that was a $10.69 contribution from Furio, who says, CTWC Game Boy 2026. Woo! That's coming up pretty soon, isn't that? It's like, I always think that I want to do Game Boy Tetris, and then I actually play it, and I'm like, wait, I'm bad at this. So then I don't play it. 155 for Cole, 154 for Captain, but Captain will get a Tetris to take the lead. Honest says, good luck, Somalian. Oh yeah, I'm missing a bunch of slides. I have to download these bad boys. Let's do that between games. 277 for Captain, 250 for Cole. That's halfway through level 18. Nice adjustment there for Cole, keeping things pretty flat and get the Tetris as well. Captain in a bit of cleanup mode. And he'll get the Tetris. This game's pretty close. Captain has a slight lead. It's Cole with more long bar dependencies than he can shake a long bar at. Does get one of them filled, but the other two will remain covered for now. Fixes the second one, and now the only one left is a Tetris well. And he'll get a bar for that. Bang, Tetris. 376 is the 100-line turn for Cole. Of course, after this matchup, we will have one more. It's going to be Shadow Knight taking on Winter, a Division 2 matchup. And another nice Tetris there for Cole in Column 3. Well, that's a dirty Column 1 Tetris for the Captain. We're getting pretty close to level 19. I think we're still potentially on for both players getting a 500, but Captain's looking stronger right now. Nice adjustment for the J, gets the bar for the Tetris. He's got the 500,000. And Cole will go in at 503. Captain just needs one more line, and the way these pieces are falling, it's probably going to be a single. There it is. He's in at 523. So Cole with a 20,000 point deficit to make up. Captain holding the pace through level 18. Tetris for Cole. He's got a really clean looking board right now. He's taking the necessary burns. We'll get the par for the Tetris. Captain getting cleaned up. He's looking for a bar of his own. This is neck and neck. 900 points separated the players at about an even line count. Cole taking some burns here. I'm going to surrender the lead over to the Captain. And a missed tee over on the left. He might just have to play with that. No, he's gonna bring that down. 665 for the Captain, 658 for Cole. Cole not liking these pieces at all. What the? Just getting towers of S's and Z's. And now we're in a 30-plus drought here. This goes to 40. Finally. That was a Tetris. Huge drought for these players. Captain's in the middle of it now. He's not looking all that great, but he will ride it out and get the dirty Tetris. But it's not clear who's going to have the advantage into 29. Captain's got the lead at the moment, but he's been digging for a bit. But he's now out of the dig. And he'll get a Tetris there. He's still got about a 2.5 Tetris lead over Cole. Captain just playing it safe. Ooh, missed drop there. Gets that 5 tap. Cole getting pretty close to level 29. Get a simul Tetris. Cole's into level 29 at 910. Captain still has 2 lines. There they are. He's in at 964. Oh, and Captain just completely falling apart here on 29. He's going to be done at 971. Cole, you're good for game 1. All right. We'll increment the seed for game 2. I believe we're incrementing, right? I think that's what you guys said. We have a ready from Captain. And there's the ready from Cole. Let's go ahead and get this counted down. Game number 2. Cole's up 1-0. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So as mentioned a bit earlier, These two players have met 3 times for ELO. Cole has won all 3. Currently has 3 wins in their series. Two of them were in CTM Challengers back in 2023 and 2024. And one of them was in Gauntlet Ascension. This is their first time meeting in CTL, period. Not just Division 1. Oh, dinner. That sounds so good right now. I made the mistake yet again, and I make this, like, all the time, of not eating before everything starts, and it's like, why do I do this? I get so hungry halfway through. Tetris for Cole, he's up 254 to 210. So I just downloaded a whole bunch of slides for into OBS, and Frank, I am going to commend you because you were the only one who had your slide in 1080p. Thank you. I don't know why it's so hard for people to make slides in 1080p. That's like the resolution that most of us stream on. For some reason, that's just not a thing. Like, people don't do that. Captain getting into a lot of trouble here. He's getting the board down, though. Needs a bar left. We'll get it. Live to give. Captain trying to find a better solve for that right side. Does find it. And now needs a solve for the right side. Gets the J. And gets a bar for the Tetris. Stacks another J on top of it. Cole, that is not a Tetris well. He's going to start burning it down. But he's in a drought here. Burns it down enough, but the bar does finally show up. Cap missing that S to the left there. So both players scoring, going to be on hold for a little bit here. Captain does have the lead, but it's very narrow, 391 to 378. Cole, get that dirty Tetris on the left. Like, ain't no way. I was going to commit to this well that's not a Tetris. And of course, I don't know if he just kind of felt that that was going to be a drought, but he started burning that down immediately. And look at this, 30 pieces and counting. He's got it set up as a Tetris well now, but there's no bar, and it finally shows up, but it's too late. Captain also high up on the board. He gets the bar over for the Tetris. He'll be fine. Cole finally gets the dirty Tetris, transitions the well over into column 7, and gets that immediately. So through all that, Somalian still with the lead, 489 to 460. Cole with that dirty left well yet again. He's going to get it. Bang Tetris, 489. He's got 2 more to go. But the question is he going to be thinking about getting this back over to the right? It's going to be harder to play once he transitions. He's in at 516. Captain's in at 560. Well, that's a lead for the Captain. This has been a bit of a droughty seed, and there's another one coming in. What is happening to the captain's board? He needs a bar now, but this is a 30-plus piece drought. He's done. Cole, you're in a chase down. You need 564. And he is almost there. And he is ready to take this home with a bar. But hey, look out. There's red numbers in the lower right-hand corner. I mean, triple awareness. There you go. He's got it. Cole is good. He's up 2-0. The triple awareness was there. Well, hopefully C3 will be a little better. Tip early top, rooting for Somalian game 3. Oh, we'll see. Oh, Cole's decided to not early top after seeing Winter's message. Let's see how that works out as we prepare for game number 3. Both players are ready. Let's get this counted down. Cole looking to take the sweep here. Can he do it? We'll find out in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Three, 4, 5, 5. And just as another reminder, our Matcherino has opened up for the season. We have 38 contribution codes remaining if you have not collected your coupon yet. What are you waiting for? Head over to Matcherino with the Matcherino command and clip your coupon. I'll put a quarter into the prize pool. And if you're feeling generous, you can donate some money directly. Cole in a bit of trouble here. Not getting very good pieces for this. But it's doing just enough to get this board down brick by brick. No, not going to open up that hole in column 7. Finally does and gets it filled with a long bar. Like, I saw what he was trying to avoid. I was just surprised that high. That takes a lot of patience. Cole has the right side open. We'll get that bar down. He bangs down a Tetris. 124 for Captain. 66,000 for Cole here early on. Jen, thank you so much for the extra quarter in the prize pool. Gets us up to $13.94. That was a fun adjustment for Cole there. Their Tetris for Cole, and despite that early near disaster for Cole, he's only backed by about a Tetris and change in pace. Vits for the captain. Another Tetris for both players. Nice series of tucks for Cole. Oh, that adjustment was interesting. And then he adjusted the next piece, too. Cole, definitely one of the more active 18 players in terms of adjustments. See, there's another one. Buffy, thanks for the quarter. Goes up to 14.19. Both players getting high up on the board as we have ourselves a bit of a drought. But both players will survive it. As right now it is a slight lead for the captain. Pseudo Canard, thank you for the quarter as well. We're just shipping these quarters on out of here. I like it. 1444 is the current prize pool. Nice fits for Cole. Nice fits for Captain. I think they used the same long bar for that too. Oh, that's a unfortunate misdrop there for Cole. Can he get out of it? Doesn't get the double tuck. To be fair, that's a frame-perfect trick he tried. Cole seems to be not understanding what he's doing right now. He's digging out of this. He's into level 19 at 506. Captain looking at a 600 here if he can get a bar. He'll get it. 618 into level 19. Not quite the buika, but that single will give us the 619. Right in the face, followed by dropping the dime. Both players with clean-looking stacks. Cole bangs down a couple of Tetrises there. Finds himself back by 3, now 4 Tetrises. Captain trying to make up for the post-top-out last game. Now he's making some active adjustments here on 19. Bull's board all of a sudden in rough shape. It's low enough he can handle it, but Captain's already with a good lead. Cole is going to start getting this down, but another Tetris for Captain. He has run the lead up to 130,000 points here on level 23. I almost said 22. But we are in 24 now. Both these players working their way through the seed. It is a 200,000 point lead now for Captain, and Cole feels it. He's going for the dirty one up. And he'll get another one to get this well back over to the right. Captain with the Tetris. Cole into level 26. That's a max out for Captain into 26. Captain trying to fix up the board so that he can start scoring again. He's got the well open. There's the bar. There's the Tetris. 1,045,000 out of Tetris. Go to 1,079,000 for the Captain. 876 for Cole. He's going to have to get it done on 29. Oh, what is this drought right before the 29 transition. He does get a bar. Gonna bang it down, but Captain! Oh my goodness, he's gonna get a Tetris. I thought he was topping out, but he's okay for the moment. He's going to get a triple. And he needs a couple, he needs some help here. This is going to be a scary transition into 29, especially if the bar shows up late. Oh, and he hangs the bar immediately. Cole, you're in a chase down. You need B. 71, B as in boy. Cole is set up, gets the Tetris. And now he's within one. Which, of course, means it's time to just line it out. $15,000 points. It's all that separating Cole from 7 points here on opening night. And one more single will do it. He gets a double. Cole is good. And Cole will be your winner. GG's. Cole Bucket takes it in 3. Takes a lead in Division 1A. GG's. All right. Up next, we'll move down to Division 2A. As Shadow Knight gonna take on Winterra. Stay tuned. Okay, why can't I run an ad? I don't know. I can't run an ad. That's lovely. Oh, is there a slide? Oh, okay. I'll check that out. I did just download a whole bunch. There we go. That should fix it. I promise you, we do have 2 players that are going to play Tetris in a moment. One actually is playing Tetris and is being very patient. It never does, winner. Well, players be ready for NTC challenge. It's a hard challenge. God, I accidentally wiped my boot. That is not something you accidentally do. You have to try to do that. That you are. And you know, that means we have delayed long enough. Let's go ahead and get on moving here. Now, one more match for you tonight. This one's going to be down in Division 2A, where we have former Division 1 player Winter taking on Shadow Knight. Should be a pretty good one. They've only ever faced once before. And we'll go over that once we get into the game. Let's go ahead and transition on over. Thank you for Random with Titan for dropping in another quarter. We're back to the 69 number. Surely someone wants to ruin that. The players are warming up, but I am going to give them a seed. Here it is. B2068A. Hopefully we'll be getting that seed in here in a moment and get ready to get started. Yeah, sometimes that's just the way NCC works for some players. B2068A is your seed. We have it ready from Shadow Knight. I'm sorry, Shadow Knight. Just waiting on a ready from Winter. Golf from Winter. Which means let's go ahead and get this counted down. The Division 2A match between Shadow Knight and Winter will start in 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. That sounded better in my head. Let's go ahead and introduce the players first on the left. He's a roller out of the United States with an NTSC PB of 1,675,000. Welcome in, Shadow Knight. And on the right, also rolling out of the United States, PB of 2,416,000. Welcome in, Winter. Bit of an early drought here. Both players able to navigate through it. In fact, Winter has managed to do it without burning. Oh, nice adjustment for Winter there. Saw the J coming, but now is in a bit of a spot. Oh, okay. It's going to get the bar over for the Tetris. Nicely done. A little concerning, but Winter's like, nah, I got this. Another Tetris for Winter. Shadow Knight will bang down a Tetris as well. He's got a small lead, 19,000 points. The opening has been fairly efficient for both players so far. Another nice adjustment from Winter there. Shadow Knight rocking that Portland Retro Gaming Expo shirt from 2023. Which, of course, was Friday the 13th themed because the Friday was actually Friday the 13th. Another Tetris for Shadow Knight. Winter ahead in lines and slightly ahead in score. Simul Tetris with the same bar. And this has been a pretty hot start here. 311 for Winter, 306 for Shadow Knight, halfway through level 18. Winter trying to fix some parity issues real quick. Not quite getting the exact set of pieces that she's looking for, but does eventually get this down. That was a nice adjustment for Shadow Knight there with a triple flip. Wasn't an intended triple flip to begin with, but When he saw the bar, he knew he had to swing that L around one more time. Let that bar come down. Shadow Knight taking a bit of a lead here. 421 to 366. Ooh, this is an interesting stack for Winter. She'll get the bar down the right side for the Tetris. Gonna get the T-spin in there. But that's not gonna burn cleanly. She should be alright, though. But this is causing her to fall behind a little further. Now she's spiring out here. Oh my god! Even Winter was surprised by that. Just the perfect L's and J's to solve all of those dependencies at once to make a 200 IQ burn there. That was great. But Shadow Knight, he's just having none of it. He's just playing his game right now. He's got 496. Winter at 405. But of course, 18, only one stage of the game. And as we know, it has become increasingly more common to see Division 2 games hit those level 29 speeds and get played on. And these two players certainly capable of that level of play. Winter making an adjustment just before level 19. Trying to get everything situated with her grip, and here we go. Level 19, 562 for Shadow Knight, 484 for Winter. But Shadow Knight is putting the foot on the gas here. Another Tetris for Shadow Knight. Winter's board all of a sudden pretty high up. I didn't see what happened. She'll get a dirty Tetris, though. That will help. Certainly brings the board down, which is probably the most important thing in this situation. But she still has got quite a mess to clean up. But Shadow Knight now getting into a little bit of trouble here. Looks like he has it under control, but he cannot get that hole in column 5 uncovered. And now this is starting to cause problems. 2 long bar dependencies. Then just has to chop them both down at this height. Shadow Knight still in a bit of a spot. Is starting to bring the board down a little bit, though, and he's back down to that hole in column 5. He gets that open. He gets it knocked down. He gets the hole in column... Ooh, he's going to wait on the hole in column 6 to get a Tetris. Where's the bar? Not going to find it. They set up again. And there it is, dirty Tetris for Shadow Knight. He's got a 99,000 point lead halfway through level 19 speeds. King's been saying this is the most stacked Division 2 we've had in some time. And no doubt with players like these, this is going to be quite the division to watch. Especially with the spot in Division 1 on the line. Another Tetris for Winter. She's back by 140,000 points. Also back by 7 lines. Which isn't much, but it's something. Shadow Knight having to cover the well, as the bar was not being kind. Winter now going through that exact route. And she has to cover as well. Okay. Opens it back up, though, and gets the bar for the Tetris. Shadow Knight still trying to uncover the well. And is just having trouble staying open at this point. Needs a bar and another drought forming. But he is handling this, gets the bar just as he uncovers well. Bang Tetris. He's got one more line before level 29. Oh, that misdrop, though. He's going to be forced to take the triple. He's in at 952. Winter, still 8 lines to go. Shadow Knight is cleaning up that board. Oh, no. Couple of misdrops on level 30. And that's probably going to do it. He's going to be done at 962. So, Winter, you are in a chase down. You need 963. Doesn't get the T-spin. But does manage to get most everything else here. Still 79,000 points. This board is still not in a safe spot. Nice. Long bar there, and she's going to open up the right side. She's going to bang down a Tetris. She is within a Tetris of taking this here in game number 1. And it is line out strats. Which, as we saw earlier, are not a guaranteed thing in this game. And there we go. Winter gonna take game number 1. She's up 1-0. I can do that if you give me 15 minutes after this match. Maybe closer to 20. We'll see. We have a ready from Shadow Knight. There's the ready from Winter. Here we go. Game number 2. We'll count this down. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. The lone match between these two for ELO was back in Season 27, down in Division 3. And it was a close one. Winner took it in a decider, 3-2. It was back in November of 2024. Since then, they played on Monday Night Mayhem back in April of last year. And in that one, Shadow Knight took it in a sweep. So certainly some interesting results in those 2 matches. And a couple of Tetrises here. Shadow Knight, though, getting into a bit of a spot as a couple long bar dependencies. It's gonna knock the one on the left down. Opens up the well. That would be a Tetris if he chooses to go for it, but you need a bar to go for a Tetris, and this is a drought. He is high up on the board now. This drought is trouble. He's got another bar dependency. And he just knocks that down. We are over 40 pieces on this drought. Both players going through it. Winter's keeping her board looking good, but Shadow Knight is not going to survive. It is a 50-piece drought. And maybe more. Winter, play this out, please. Okay, 51-piece drought. What the... 52-piece drought. What the heck? Insanity. Yeah, Shadow's like, okay. What can you do? I mean, seriously. When are my seeds ever it? Like, seriously. Like, I'm no Colin, but that was ridiculous. Get ready for Shadow Knight. And there's the ready from Winter. It's a possible sweep here for Winter. Can she take it in 3? We'll find out in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right. Shadow Knight cleaning up a bit of an early mess, but otherwise looking all right. Gonna take a couple tucks there. But again, there is a drought, 20 pieces. There's the Vits for Shadow Knight. About a 1 Tetris lead, a little less than that for Shadow Knight right now. Another Tetris for Winner. Very close match at the moment. 300 points separating the players. Oh, misadjustment there for Winter. The J would have been better on the right end of that gap to allow for the square. That's going to cost her some burns. But it's still early. She's going for another dirty Tetris here. She's going to get it with the well transfer. Very nice. One-point difference with Wintera having the pushdown point, but I don't think Shadow Knight's too worried about that at the moment. I think he's more worried about getting this board down. He's got a Tetris set up on row 3, and we'll get that dirty Tetris. Winter not liking these dependencies. Just gonna knock them out one at a time. Traded the L for the J dependency, and of course that's when the L shows up afterwards. Winter's board a little complicated at the moment, but should get that cleaned up in a hurry. Back to playing on row 2. Shadow Knight trying to expose a couple holes in a stack here. Just not getting the best pieces to be able to do that. Just getting it figured out. Winter banks down a Tetris. We're getting close to level 19. Winter in the lead, 513 to 467. This has been a bit of a fighting game in terms of how these players have been needing to manage their stacks. 491 into 19 for Shadow Knight. Winter's in at 538. Shadow Knight, another dirty Tetris. Winter getting set up. She's got about a 1 Tetris pace lead right now. Not getting, neither player really getting a bar here. Finally, Shadow Knight and Winter will both bang down a Tetris. Level 23 for Shadow Knight, now level 23 for Winter as well. Still very close. It's within a Tetris. Winter in a bit of trouble here, but gets a nice T-burn there. That's going to help her bring down the rest of this. This is a pretty big drought here, 25 pieces and counting. Finally, the bar does show up. Oh, Winter misdrops it to the left. She's going to need a 5-tap over that. Does get one. Gets another one. She chops that down quickly. Oh, all of a sudden, Shadow Knight in a lot of trouble. He's not going to survive. He is done at 761. And with that Tetris, Winter, you're good. Play this out. Let's give you heart number 3. Yeah, just some unfortunate misdrops on the 19 speeds for Shadow Knight, and Winter will start off Division 2 strong. It'll be a little messy going into level 29 for Winter, but see what she can do. Ooh, bar dependency, goes get the bar. And Winter gets us down. Nice dig. And a Tetris as well. She's gonna top it out, but she's got the max, 1,025,000. She is good. And she is your winner here in Division 2A. Can take those 7 points. Starting off real strong. Very nice. GG's! All right, I'm going to take a short break here because we're going to have some bonus Tetris. Yeah, that's right. I added some bonus Tetris to this. We're going to see some Division 4A action. It's going to be back-to-back YouTuber playing Tetris. I'm going to take on Khan and Siler. But first, I need to eat. I can't go any further without eating. So I'm going to do that. See you back in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. All right, give me a few moments here. I'm trying to set up calibration. There's definitely some... Oh, there's some calibration issues going on, so trying to fix them the best we can. I think this is about as good as we're going to get it. Shoutouts to Winter for dropping another quarter of the prize pool. Puts us up at $14.94. Oh my god, what did you do? Okay, so now we just need to turn the brightness down, right? Back to... Oh, as soon as I did that, it went blank. Oh, no, it's... What the heck? See, NCC's being a little weird, at least. We'll get this figured out, though. Just give me a minute. Players, keep warming up. Oh yeah, I think we got this dialed in. All right. I think we're good. Thanks for your patience. I'm fully sated. But my hunger for Tetris persists. And so we're going to have 2 more matches starting off with this one. It's not in Division 2A, it's in Division 4A. I'll fix that in a moment. Let's go ahead and give these players a seat to gaze upon. There it is, C3, not PO, EEAB. And as a reminder, we need to ready up in NTC. We do have a ready from Con. There's the ready from Mr. Fack. Let's go ahead and get this counted down for our first Division 4A match of the season. This is between Mr. Fack and Khan. We'll count it down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. On the left, hiding behind the anonymity, that's a hard word to say, of the internet. Playing Das out of Argentina with a PB of 1,099,000. Welcome in, Mr. Fack. And on the right, a tapper out of Myanmar with a PB of 1,200,000. 67,000. It's Khan. Just pretend it's like William Shatner going, Khan. No one told these players they could burn, and right now, Khan has a 1-point lead. As both players have hit 5 in a row. I don't think we had that in any of our prior 3 matches today. And finally, Mr. Fat going to... Well, I was going to say take a burn, but he's taking his time with it. Let's take a couple burns there. Khan's in Maryland? Really? Well, he's from Myanmar, so... It's like, just because somebody's currently somewhere else doesn't mean that you don't say where they're from. Why else would we be saying that Hufflepuffus is from Antarctica? I think that's where he's from, right? 205 for Khan, 165 for Mr. Fack. But that 205 is 9 Tetrises in a row. And is trying to push for a 10th here, but there is no bar right now. He will hit the bar, though. 10 in a row for Khan. And finally, he takes a burn. Just too light on bars to be able to continue that. Khan very high up on the board all of a sudden. Oh, and Miss drops over on the left. He's going to need to get something around that. He's going to have to flat burn because nothing else is coming. Oh my goodness. Khan doing everything he can to try to stay alive here, but these pieces are not helping. He's going to be done at 259, and Mr. Fack is good for game 1. I did not see what led to that top out, but man, Kings was like, burn you, Jabroni! How about no? All right. I'm sure Mr. Fack won't mind. Let's go ahead and increment the seed. We'll go to D4. Kingsman, how are you going to do that when you're in TNP next season? Ready from Khan. The perfect pace is too tempting. Well, I mean, he burnt. Like, it wasn't the perfect pace that got him. There were some misdrops that happened after that, and then he just couldn't burn. Both players are ready. Let's get this counted down. Game number 2 will start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I'm getting recommended to watch a match with Kingsman in it. Nice spin there for Khan. And sets up a Vitz. This is aggressive. He gets the Vitz and will get the Tetris, but there is a hole in the stack and a couple of tucks to still resolve. He'll take care of the tucks, and I imagine he's just going to play one row up here, but what a start from Khan. Can't score? Ooh, the T doesn't make it over. 5-tap failing. That's pretty low on the board, too. Not the most ideal setup here for Khan. He's going to burn it away. And there's the Tetris. This time, Mr. Fack, again, 6 in a row to start the game. He's not listed as a roller. I wouldn't expect a tapper to roll unless they change their playstyle to roll, which he hasn't done. Nine in a row will be all she wrote for Mr. Fact for this one. But he's still low on the board and looking pretty good to keep this lead going. 208 to 114 early on. Another Tetris. And one of the things that I didn't mention about these matches coming up, these are both going to be Tetris Scorigami. Oh, come on. He misses the bits. Oh. That hurt. That would have been a very cool bits. But yeah, we got Tetris Scorigami going on. These players have never played before. It's never happened. CTL bringing together more Tetris players yet again this season. Khan, meanwhile, has recovered nicely. He's got 254 at the half, 349 for Mr. Fang. Oh my goodness. Did I just Danhausen Khan there? He's gonna need a T-spin. And he's hoping for not an Austrian T-spin, but you need a T first. He doesn't even get one. Oh my goodness, the stack for Khan right now is scary. Gets that 5 tap, and now nowhere to put squares. And go, what does he get? He gets squares. At the top of the board, that J will help. But he's piled up everything on column 9 right now. And that is his next target. Oh, he doesn't get the L over, and that might be it. Oh, he gets a square over. Somehow still alive. Oh my god, what a save. What did I just witness? Oh, Jesus God, swear to God. Still not out of the woods, but... Oh, it's definitely not out of the woods now. That was a bad misdrop, but... It's nowhere near as high as he was just moments ago. Thanks, King. I do it a lot. It's kind of scary. Nice T-lift there. Needed that to keep that well open. Khan about to hit level 19, and he is not in any position to be able to play level 19. He's got to do something to get this down. Takes the triple down the right side. Going to go in at 329. Can he get something to the left? Anything to the left. The 5 tap goes. Oh, but he misses that one, but he's still alive. And somehow he's gotten this down to a somewhat manageable level. Misses the burn there, but it's gonna just fill everything in, no problem. Oh, well, he squares! He just got a giant 4x4 square parked in the left side of his stack when he didn't have room for it. But he's got this all the way to the bottom. The problem is, Mr. Fact just transitioned at 634. And he's not got 400 yet. It is a 262,000 point lead for the VTuber playing Tetris, and this is going to be rough to try to come back from. The only thing that Khan can hope for is that, 19 DAS happens. Oh, there's a bunch, there's those same 4 squares for Mr. Fact there. Give you an idea how far ahead in the piece sequence Khan is. Mr. Fack now bringing this down, but Khan is starting to pull this back. He's only back by 5.5 Tetrises. And Mr. Fack is still cleaning up, looking for the bar. There's the bar. Tetris for Khan. He'll enter 25 at 6:04. But now Mr. Fack is back in a scoring position. He'll bang down a Tetris. But Khan is trying to get back into this one. Some bad pieces for Khan means he's going to have to burn those away at some point. And he'll take it now. Oh, this is a bad board for Mr. Fack. He needs a bar now, and he's not going to get it. He's done at 7:48. Khan, you are in a chase down. You need 7:49. And now he can just line it out. Oh, misdrop there. The dramatics are not yet done. Takes the double. Couple more lines. And that's it. Khan ties it at 1 with one of the most gutsy performances I think I've ever seen. What an effort from Khan to stay alive multiple times when it looked like he was donezo. You are cursed. All right. Go ahead and increment the C to E5. How'd you win that? You ended with more points than Mr. Fack. That's how. You were also down by 240,000 going into transition, so that was pretty wild. Yeah, I said the D word. I need to not say the D word. It makes me feel dirty anytime I say it. Yeah, that dig was ridiculous. I wrote you off. I thought you were done. But you proved me wrong, and you're on the board because of it. We got both players ready. Game number 3. Let's see who can take the lead. We'll find out in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. 6 pieces. Random 1785 over on YouTube says, "What did I just witness? Better than CTM's semifinals. This is Division 4A." We have some talent up and coming in the lower divisions, let me tell you. Like, as a Division 5 player myself, I am legitimately frightened with how good these players in the lower divisions are getting and how quickly they get good. Like, it's just insane. Pair of line spins for Khan. Where's Van Dweller? Someone give him a call. And of course, this takes nothing away from Mr. Fack. Mr. Fack transitioned with a 634. Like, that's pretty good. That's up there with the top transitions we've seen today. Khan getting up high again. Unless he plans on making a living off TikTok, he needs a bar now. Oh, God. That's not going to happen. He's going to be done. Mr. Fack is up 2-1. Ghost Burn? Oh, no. I hate it. You know what I hate more than Ghost Burns, though? When you're not expecting something to burn and it does. All right, we're up to F6. Yeah, conflict farming again? Nope, not this game. All right, we're ready from Khan. Uh-oh, Khan is going to pace. So, Mr. Fat, congrats on your 3-1. Just kidding. Both players are ready. Let's go ahead and count this down. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, that's true. Where if you see if you get a ghost burn, you're dead dropping the next piece for a bit. My issue with the opposite is that I guess I have a bit of a wind-up with my rolling. And if I get a burn I'm not expecting, I have to wind up again. Which on 18, fine, I can do that. 19, depends how high on the board I am. But if I'm not careful, I can just not roll the piece far enough because even though I was ready to roll it, I was ready too soon. Oh, yeah, that's... yeah, if you're relying on audio cues and you're waiting for that sound and it doesn't come, it's like, wait, what happened? Well, once again, we are starting with 5 in a row, this time on Khan's side. He did say he was going to pace. Mr. Fack is very much not pacing this game. In fact, he's got some issues on his board. Although he's going to get a dirty Tetris down the middle to help. He should be able to get out of this. He's actually going to bring this... Well, I was going to say he's going to bring it all the way down, but... can't quite find the right pieces to keep that going. $254 for Khan, 136 for Mr. Fack. Oh, the OJ. Very nice for Khan. Mr. Fack looks to be playing a left well here, which is... can be a little scary for playing DAS, but it's not out of the question to do. What's Division 4's average performance? I'd say to win in Division 4, you typically need... first of all, you need to play 19. If you're not getting to 19 and you're not playing on 19, you're probably done so. You'll see some early tops every once in a while in Div 4. But for the most part, if you're playing in Div 4 and you're not consistently making 19 and playing on 19, then you're probably in Div 5. Nice T-spin there for Khan. He'll get a Tetris down the right side. He's got 164,000 point lead. And an 88% Tetris rate to show for it. Trying to be efficient with his burns here, but he is going to have to burn with this 20 drought. Smooth sailing for Khan as he completes the 30 drought with a Tetris. Another Tetris for Khan. So we're approaching the 100-line turn, and Khan has got some points on the board for sure. Just going to take the burn there. He's got 481 at the 100-line turn. Mr. Fack's going to be quite off that pace. Ooh, an early shift too. He's going to go in at 358. He's going to have to work this down. Yeah, normally when someone says they're pacing, one of two things happens. This, where, you know, he actually paces, or early Top City. And thus far, we have not gotten early Top City, and in fact, we are very close to level 19. On threatening a mid 500 or 600 transition, we'll get a Tetris there. Mr. Fack just going to barely break 400, it looks like. I think this is actually going to be the top transition of the day if he nails it. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he burns in at 621. That's some discipline, though. And now has to get through this garbage as those long bars come in at the wrong time to be used for Tetrises. Nice burns there. 406 is a transition for Mr. Fack, who's pretty high up on the board, and he's done. Khan is tied at a 2. That went south quick. Khan, of course, going to play out a... Oh, no, he's not. Whoops. The S didn't rotate. Oh, no. All right, we have a ready from Khan. And we're getting ourselves our first decider. At least of this stream. The question is, are you going to pace again? Oh, he is. Okay. Answer the question before I even asked it. All players are ready. Let's go ahead and get this counted down. It's game number 5. Decider time between Mr. Fack and Khan plays Tetris. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Ooh, that is not pacing? In case you're wondering. Khan seems to be a little rattled to start this one off. Kind of made an unforced error early and does have a Tetris down. So I'm going to shake that off. As we'll have no deep perfect runs this time. It seems like these two have been just like both of them have had 2 games where they were just knocking down multiple Tetrises to start the game. But all that is a moot point because this is a winner-take-all, game number 5. And by all, I mean 5 points. Yep. The whole face your playfield thing. Why his camera is tilted. Not going to be able to line spin into that. We can T-spin into it, and there we go. Another Tetris for Khan. Mr. Fack will bang down a Tetris. He's got the early lead by about a Tetris, 185 to 166. Misdrop there for Khan might extend that lead a bit. He can line spin one of those mistakes away, but is not going to. No happy trees for Khan here. Oh, I almost misdropped that too. Only one piece can tuck into that. That's the L. And he will get it. And now it's going dirty. 3 rows off the bottom. Will it pay off? It will. Bang Tetris. And he's going for another one this time in column 5. And he will get that one, but didn't wait around for the T-spin. He's going to have to burn a bit. Meanwhile, Mr. Fack's just playing some solid Tetris over here. He's got 281. Bang down another Tetris. Goes to 304. Oh, misdrop to the left, and this is coming when a drought is happening. Oh, no. Okay, finally the bar shows up. Mr. Fack will score a Tetris with it. He's got an 86,000 point lead. He's going to get another Tetris as well, but Khan is going to go aggressive again. And he will get the dirty Tetris, and look at this delayed burn. Khan with some inspired stacking this game. Unfortunately, that hasn't led to points on the board. He is down by 107,000. Yeah, Khan's setups have been something this game. You can definitely tell who's the DAS player and who's not. Ooh, the bar comes one piece too late for Khan to be able to utilize it. He's going to get that Tetris, but holes are forming yet again. Tetris from Mr. Fack as we approach the 100-line turn. Nice dirty Tetris again for Khan. Probably the only reason this isn't a 200,000 lead right now is because of Tetrises like that from Khan. Just kind of throws the T away there. Not sure what the plan was. Oh, no. Khan's gonna have to calm down a bit. Because if this continues to happen, level 19 is not that far off. And he is facing down a fairly large deficit. Maybe not as big as game number 2. But keep in mind he won that game, so... And yeah, Khan's already done plenty of aura farming this set. We got Tetris down the right side. One of the most ridiculous non-Division 1 digs I've ever seen. Like, it was just insane. Here we go, level 19 coming up. Mr. Fack is just happy to have a 600, so he's going to try to... Hold on, a couple long bar dependencies forming. And pieces are not being very kind. Look at that double there. This is going to be an ugly start to 19 for the DAS player. He'll go in at 614, 475 for Khan. He's almost at level 20. And the last thing Mr. Fack wants to do here is top out on 19. And it looks like that will not happen. He's going to start to try to bring this down as a T-spin setup. Just going to burn it away with a nice double. But Khan with the Tetris. Stop me if you've seen this story before. He's only back by 2 Tetrises. Another Tetris for Khan. Mr. Fact just trying to get open here. He does now have it open. Will bang down that Tetris. 666, plays 591. You are, oh my goodness. Left well Tetris for Mr. Fact. Pulling out all the stops as the DAS player in the match. But now, too many bars when he doesn't need them, and now he needs a bar, but he will get the dirty Tetris. And a hang for Khan over on the left. This could be it if he can't get a piece over. Does get one over. Mr. Fact getting into some trouble. About a third of the way up his board. Gets that piece over. Mr. Fact getting this cleaned up, but Khan with another Tetris. He's back by 13,000. This is neck and neck. Oh no! A misdrop for Mr. Fact, and that's gonna do it. He is done, and Khan has taken the decider. 3-2, a tragic misdrop just before what would have been a Tetris. Will hand Khan the win, who makes 2 6-digit comebacks in the same set to take it 3-2. Oh man, incredible. Khan gonna take it to the house. Well, maybe. Yep, there it is. GG's. There's your winner, the laptop. Khan takes it in 5. But that was quite the set. I would love to see these two play again, to be honest. All right. Mr. Fact's gonna stay on. Up next, it's gonna be Siler. Stay tuned for that. Did we put those in the queue? I don't think we did. Yeah, we did not. Oh, you thought it was a J? No. Oh, man. Well, I'm sure someone here is going to highlight it or clip it or something, because that was ridiculous. Like, absolute ridiculous day. And got the win, despite being over 200,000 points down. Just... oh, yikes. Well, take some time. We don't have to get started right away. Also, did Siler fall asleep? Please tell me he didn't fall asleep. I'll laugh if he fell asleep. It's fine, you'll turn on the fan. I have 2 fans going. It was hot in here. And the air conditioning. Like, it's... I made the mistake of setting up in the hottest room in the house. And now I have to live with that mistake. We will be a little bit here as we are awaiting Siler's arrival. He was in chat just not that long ago. I'm surprised he's just not ready to go. Attention, Siler source. Please contact judges. I have calibrated. How do you join room? You go to the link over in the Super Showroom. I will repost it because it is quite high up on the channel. There you are. That is not true. I hope it's good. I would say that's good. Do you have your ninja camp? Fidex saying, where can I download this Tetris game? Oh, this is the 1989 version of NES Tetris, the North American NTSC edition. Not something that can be downloaded per se, but I'm sure if you're smart enough, you can find it. Emulator is allowed in most of the leagues. We also have a bit of a junior league called, well, you see on the screen, join Tetris for the non-pros at tnp.tetris.lol. That is the league where you're starting out as a beginner. And we've had some people come up from those ranks. We saw two of them earlier, Cole Bucket and Wintera. Okay, get this going. Alrighty, I think we are just about good to go. Siler making some last second adjustment to his camera and is now thoroughly off the camera. We can bring him in. This is our final match of the night, Division 4A. Mr. Fack looking to rebound after that disappointing decider loss to Khan. He's going to have to face one of the more challenging players in the division. And before you guys yell at me about the camera, this is the best I can do. Yeah, we cannot provide links to this game since the Tetris company is very not happy with people doing that. But like I said, if you're smart, you know how to use things like, you know, Google. I'm sure you figure it out. Let's go ahead and give these two a seed. There it is, 13B527, saved by the B. Oh, that could have been bad. We've already had multiple 50 drowns on this stream. I would not want to see another one. But ROM, he meant ROM. Typing not one of Siler's strong points. But Tetris is, and that's what we're about to play as both players are ready. Let's go ahead and get this counted down. Game number one between Mr. Fack and Siler. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And if you're just joining us, then I'll reintroduce you to the, well, Tetris field on the left. Playing Das out of Argentina with a PB of 1,099,000. It's Mr. Fack. And over on the right, he is a hybrid player out of Hong Kong with a PB of 1,178,000. Welcome in, Siler. Yeah, no worries. It's copyright issues why we can't tell you where to get it. So early on, Mr. Fack with a small lead. Siler had a little bit of trouble in the early going, but is cleaned up now. He's waiting on some better pieces, though, and is not getting them. And of course, the bars come after he's ruined his Tetris well. And he'll get that bar over 4 of the Tetris, bangs it down. Siler looking to be tapping early on. Oh, he doesn't get that over, but he's going to get the bar for the Tetris, so he should be fine. $189 for Mr. Fack, 131 for Siler. Mr. Fack starting off with an early lead. Yes, you absolutely need an emulator. There's a couple good ones. Messin is the one I recommend. But there's plenty out there. They're all free. Cybele Tetris there. It's a 4 Tetris lead for Mr. Fack. Someone who's no stranger to having large leads early, especially after that last set. So we have a bit of a drought happening here. Siler playing it aggressive. Oh, then the bar comes one piece too late. So Mr. Fack was able to score with it. Siler was not! He's going to hang the S! I don't know what else he can do. He's going to be done at 192. Mr. Fack's up 1-0. Didn't see that coming. That was sudden. I thought maybe he could snake the long bar down, but he just put it over in column 1. But again, I can't tell. I can't see the board. We'll go and increment the seed to 2-4. Yeah, okay, yeah. That won't work. All right, Siler is ready. Oh, Muffy coming in hot. GG's. Ready from Siler. Just need one from Mr. Fack, and we'll be ready to go. There it is. Let's go ahead and get this counted down. Game number 2. We'll start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. How dare you insult me? Vandy? Really? Come on. Nope, no Vandy here in CTL. This time it's going to be Siler that starts off with the stronger opener. There's a Tetris for Mr. Fack. But Siler actually taking the lead back, as Mr. Fack has not been able to take advantage of the stronger opener. Siler going to knock down another Tetris. He's got the lead. But now running into a little bit of trouble is Siler. That was a good move with that first tee. He's going to get a Tetris there for his troubles. And he'll bang down another one. He's still got the lead, 16,000 points early on. Still a tight game, but sometimes those margins are all you need. Players going through this drought. So far, no issues. Both players will score a Tetris on the end of it, so 28-piece drought means nothing. Another Tetris for Mr. Fack. Siler bangs one down. This is a 6,000-point game. Siler gonna have to take a burn in a moment, though. He will get that hole taken care of, so. Lead is handed over to Mr. Fack for the moment. We'll see if he can hold it. He'll get another Tetris. He's got 255 halfway through level 18. Siler can have a very similar score with a Tetris here. Only question is, where's the bar? He's not going to get it. He's at 231 at the half. In fact, he still hasn't got it. We are in another drought. 30 pieces and counting for both players. Finally, the bar shows up. Neither player going to be able to take advantage of the Tetris, but both players able to take advantage of the next one for a Tetris. So mostly a wash there. And the good thing for Mr. Fack was that he was digging during that. Siler was actually ready for a Tetris and couldn't get any. So Mr. Fack able to maintain his lead despite the dig. Siler's got the right side open, looking for a bar. Both players ready for a Tetris. Mr. Fack gets it first. He'll bang it down, 364. Siler at 292 is waiting on that bar. There it is. He'll get the Tetris. Another Tetris for Mr. Fack. Siler fighting yet another drought here. This is the third long drought we've had this game. And Siler's board is worse for wear. So is Mr. Fack, though. Mr. Fack, I don't think he's going to survive this. He can't get anything left. He's going to be done at 393. Siler, you're in a chase down. You need 394. You're not going to get it. Mr. Fack's up 2-0. One too many droughts for these players. They both succumb. And now Mr. Fack is on match point. We have a ready for Mr. Fack, game 3. There's the ready from Siler. Let's go ahead and count this down. Game number 3. Mr. Fack on the verge of a sweep. Can he get it? We'll find out in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. This will be a wonderful way for Mr. Fact to bounce back from that decider loss he just had by taking a sweep over Siler, who, honestly, one of the scarier ones in this division. But the early top in game one, and then the ridiculous series of droughts in game two have kind of put him in a precarious spot here. Mr. Fack thinks he's playing Khan again. He's got 5 in a row. But very quickly takes a burn after that. Another Tetris. Both players scoring there. Siler's lead is only burns. Ooh, nice burn there for Siler. Trying to find a bar. And we lost the camera. Hilarious. Obviously everything's okay because he's still playing, but we'll just do this. Oh my goodness, this is bad for Siler. He needs a bar. He needs it now. He's not going to get it, but he's still trying to stay alive. He's at the top of the board. What can he do? Still going. Unbelievable. Oh, and he's going to hang the square. And that will mean an early end to his night. Mr. Fack going to take it in 3. GG. It's like the camera knew, dude. Like, what happened? Did you get cursed at some point? Well, that's going to be it. Mr. Fact going to take the win. GG's. He'll move up to 9 points on the early season. And Division 4A only has 6 folks in it, so getting that sweep could be very important. You never know. Blame Danhausen. You are cursed. But yeah, that's going to do it. We played 5 matches tonight. They were all quite fun. I enjoyed my time. I hope you did too. And of course, we'll be back next week with more action. Hope you all enjoyed your eggs today. You know, I could send this over to Scooty, but we're going to instead send it over to a person that's currently engaged in a streamathon. I'll send you guys over to Wiley Can't Twitch. A very entertaining individual, and I hope you enjoy it. That's gonna do it for me. Remember to keep your eye on Discord. That's where we're going to post our upcoming... Oh my god, shut up, dude. That's where we're going to post our upcoming matches. Let's go say hi to Wiley. Till next time, thanks again for watching. See you, bye.